All right, beautiful people. This week we're talking about percents and decimals. Last week we talked about percents and fractions. So let's do some reiterating on decimals and place values. So you guys have all seen a place value chart. And a place value chart basically tells you what the value of each number is in a number with decimals and stuff. So place value is the numerical value of a digit. Okay, so if I draw a place value chart, I'm just going to draw a few lines. Okay, so if I say that there's a decimal right here, okay, so then this is my place value chart. This first column right here to the left of the decimal, this is the ones place, which means anything that goes in this column is how many groups of 1 there are. This number, one more to the left, is the tens place, which means this is how many groups of 10s there are. So if I have the number 21, then there are 2 groups of 10 and 1 group of 1. So 10 times 2 plus 1, 21. Or 2 groups of 10 and 1 group of 1. Okay. Now to the right of the decimal, we have the 1/10ths place, which means this is a portion of a whole. It's no longer a whole 1 number. It is if I took 1 number and broke it into 10 pieces. So if I did 21.5, then this is actually 5/10ths. Okay. And this digit to the right of that is the 1/100ths place. And in fact, I'm just going to keep it there. I'm going to ignore this last one. So this one would be like if I made it 0.57, then this is 7/100ths. Okay. So this is a place value chart. This is a place value chart. And the place value chart is important because when we're talking about percents, we're going to recall that percent means a number out of 100. And one of these place values is a number out of 100. Notice this last column that I highlighted, this 7, is a number out of 100. This is the 100ths place value. This is where the end of a percent lives. Okay, so if I have 0.32, this 2 is in the 100ths place, which means that this digit right here can become a percent. Okay, now I'll get into that in a few minutes, but what I just wanted to restate is that when you have a number that has decimals in it, it has place values, and each of the digits represents a different place value. Okay, so we're going to talk about making a percent into a decimal. Writing percents as decimals. Okay, so we're going to start with, let's say we've got 14%. Okay, 14% means 14 out of 100, right? Because that's how I would write it as a fraction, right? And then I just now found out that that digit over here, the second digit to the right of the decimal, is the out of 100 spot. So to write 14% as a decimal, I'm going to put a 0 in the whole number spot because there are no whole numbers. And then I'm going to go and put 14 in these 2 places. Okay, now you can start the 14 in the 10ths place because all together, this is 14 out of 100. Okay, 1 group of 1/10ths and 4 groups of 1/100ths is the same as 14 groups of 100ths. Okay, I'm going to start the next video.